go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out on the field. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First play looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Hunt. He's found some room at the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Ball handed off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking for his big tight end. The catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Sure hands. It's Hunt. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunt. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Critical 3rd down plays coming up. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's made on the left side. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pressure is coming. And they get to completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has 0 fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He scores! Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll run it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Back, we're going to throw for the first. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
He lays out. Great grab near the right sideline. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's complete. Breaking tackles and going. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Hunt. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. The turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right. This one caught. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Breaks into open space. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First and goal for the offense. Wants to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Back in motion now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The handoff from the shotgun. And this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense comes out to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Direct snap to the back. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
Let's go!
The back's got it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Got it. Ready.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's go. On set.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, but ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Receiver in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And that one is incomplete. They try to deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Music note.
Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Ready, set. Ready up.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Hunt. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, knocked right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense facing 4th down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And he takes it around the 20. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Miami offense is back off the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Dump off caught by the running back. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball.
And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep again. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. We'll set up a third down call.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back anticipating these deep throws.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Canes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
221 wing, 221 wing. Military.
They'll run it from the gun.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Ready. Got it. Ready.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.